What's up on this Wednesday? It is Ash Wednesday as well.
Yes.
February 18th for the podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise.
Lent.
Yes, it is beginning. 40 days. I said to the Sunrise team, I was like, we're giving up bad shows.
How about that?
For the next month and a half.
Love
yes, we'll do that. I did leave the station yesterday. I was in a bit of a rush, so I couldn't get out to Amazing Grains in Fairport. We'll give them the plug, but I did swing by Savoya.
Nice.
2 king cakes. Gave one to godmother of Julia yesterday. They enjoyed it.
Nice.
I walked in, had the cake there as well, and told the kids, and they said, we got to go have some. I was like, sure. Let's go downstairs. We'll have it. Opened it up, and the girls was like, They just start putting their fingers in, pulling off the icing. I'm like, wait. Let's cut up some slices.
Yeah.
And then the girls go, I want purple. And yellow.
Yeah.
And green.
The colors of a king cake.
And so I said, okay, how big can I do these slices? So I start cutting them up, put them on their plates. And I was like, these are kind of big. Let me try cutting them in half. Wrong decision. Because then I'm cutting them in half the wrong way. And then it causes a little bit of an issue.
Yes.
So I've got to cut some new slices and get them out. Eventually had it. And the girls were good.
Sounds like you butchered that cake.
Hey, I did. I got a text this morning from Steph who said it was finally my time that I could have some king cake this morning with coffee.
Yeah.
Go downstairs. Perfect. And she said Brooklyn, who never comes down in the morning getting ready. I know they're on break, but before school or anything. Yeah. All of a sudden she pops in and says, can I have some?
Of course.
Breakfast of champions. Yeah. Have it out of the way.
Little afternoon snack. Yeah. For the morning. Yeah. Always love this. We love the sweets at our house. It's a constant conversation. When can we have it? And he'll be like, it'll be after dinner. And Mason will be like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, well, then you got to eat more dinner.
More dinner or apple, banana, anything like that.
We try to have a strict rule of like, the dessert is only to make you feel good. It is not to fill you up. So if you are hungry, then you don't get dessert. If you're hungry, actually, you need to eat more dinner. And then when you're full, that's when you can have dessert.
There's one thing that we have to keep fully stocked all the time, from wherever it may be, peanut butter pretzels. And they have to be right next to Julia's bed. We will have dinner, everything, good meal, feel like the kids are good.
Yeah.
And she, without a doubt, will brush teeth, do everything. We'll start reading some books. If I'm with her on the weekend or Steph on the weeknight. And then eventually she goes, I need my snack. So she has to have a snack, getting ready for that. She'll have like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then we make sure that she eats it all the way, swallows it, and then she goes to sleep. Yeah. Snacks by the bed.
Little midnight snack.
Kids have done it forever. We used, when Brooklyn was younger, we would be asleep and we'd have the camera in our room, and all of a sudden we would just hear middle of the night just look over, and this kid would be pulling out cheese crackers from underneath the pillow.
Oh, wow.
She
sneaks some snacks.
She has some snacks.
Wow.
And Julia with her peanut butter pretzels, and when I'll go like change her sheets, all of a sudden I'm pulling out, here's a half-eaten apple that she's had before bed.
Oh, man, an apple.
Yeah, it's just snacks all the time. All the time, right before bedtime. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's just everyone's got their fix.
We starve our kids. They cannot eat it. Kitchen's closed is what we say. We say kitchen's closed. You cannot eat anymore.
Business hours tomorrow.
Probably why they're so miserable in the morning.
Just starving.
They're so hungry. Yeah, got to get them downstairs and get them to eat.
That was fun. So a story from
That's funny. King cake's good. I mean, it's like a crumb cake kind of, with frosting on it.
Come on, it's a cake and it's just sugar and
with the colors
sprinkles.
on it.
Yes, with the colors on it,
and maybe an occasional baby.
Yes, maybe occasionally. And if you got it, good luck for the next year. Next cake is on you. One thing people do ask us about stuff we wear on air.
Yes.
Do we wear makeup?
How fancy do you want to be?
How fancy do you want to be?
Yeah.
I
look at those. They're very sharp, Brendan. Very sharp.
Cufflinks. We already did the pinpoint collar or button collar conversation. Cufflinks. I have dress shirts. I've probably got 6 or 7. 2 of them are French cuff that can have the cufflinks.
The cuff is like double. And then you fold it over.
It folds over.
Put the cufflink in there.
You put the cufflink in the
you can't force it into a normal cuff.
You can't. They tried that on Seinfeld, and it with George, and it's not a thing. Right. Do you have any French cuff shirts?
Yeah, I've got one. It's usually a wedding shirt.
Just a wedding shirt.
Charles Turwet brand.
Yes. By the way, people who think it sounds fancy or it's English. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But this is a company that, and there was another one, a rival, TM Lewin, I think is the name. You would see their brochure like on an airplane brochure or somewhere online, 3 for $99. That's how I got into it.
That's
like,
pretty good.
Cheap shirts, and you could search one up with that company's name, and then the way Google works, it would spit out the other companies say the same discount. So
3 for $99.
Listen,
I think I
pretty
paid
good.
like $60 for my shirt.
Some of them, yeah.
If you just buy one shirt,
If you just buy one, yeah. But
the
rest of it-
cufflinks are nice, and it's usually my wedding shirt that I wear. I don't really wear that one to work very often. It's usually either weddings or special anniversaries. Things
I don't
like that.
think I've ever seen you wear. And I'm one of
No.
those people that pay attention to
Cufflinks?
it because we're always like seeing like, could I wear that or whatever? I mean,
Yeah.
we're the same. We're dudes on air doing
Yeah.
the news. Adam Chodak, who's a very classy guy, he's just a good all around dude.
Yeah.
He's got big cufflink energy.
He loves
Yes.
the cufflinks. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He loves a good cufflink shirt. He's always got the nice white press shirt. Guy dresses well.
He does. He does.
the
And I
red
always
tie.
feel like when I put on the cufflinks, like I'm not fancy enough. I'm not like that type when I have it on.
Right.
And you got to make sure that you're wearing it with something that's, black or navy, not something that's too casual, but have that. I did just Google French cuff and barrel cuff, which is what a normal
Barrel
shirt
cuff.
would be.
Okay.
This is just Caldwell and Son. It's the first company that came
Yeah.
up. I think it's like I was reading through it out of Texas. So there's barrel cuff, just like the one button got that. The French cuff, long, stiff, have buttonholes on each side, and it then allows you to fold it, to do it. This style is flashy and formal. The French cuffs look excellent when paired with a tuxedo. Yes, we know that.
Yes.
It makes you classy and sophisticated, or at least look that way.
Yes.
They're good for formal black tie tuxedo events. Unlike the barrel cuffs, they don't recommend pairing French cuffs with jeans. Only wear them with dress slacks or a tuxedo.
I get that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You
What are
have
you, 36, 37?
I
15 and a half?
am a 16,
16?
35.
That's pretty much where I am, too.
And whenever we go shopping,
It's pretty universal.
it's the shirt that's not on the shelf because we're all
Everybody's
the same.
15 and a half,
Everyone's just about
16,
to say, yeah.
34, 35.
Yes, that is it. Everyone is the same thing.
Why is that? Why are we all 6 foot, 200 pounds?
It's the same thing with pant sizes too. But with shirts, like everyone's the same. They can fit into no matter if it's
Yeah.
super slim,
Yeah.
regular, tailored, whatever.
Pants are weird. I can fit into a 32, and then I can fit into a 36. And then I've had
I'm right
32s
there.
that are too tight, too loose, 36s that are too tight. It's 32 to 36 is all. It's like, it depends on the brand.
All of mine, even sometimes like with the length, it's not the shirt. You can just walk into a store, see it. Of course, they're very folded up and packaged. You don't have to try it on. You know exactly how it's going to fit.
Just grab it.
Pants, though, could be all over the place.
Right.
Yes,
It's a little frustrating.
it is.
But
It
I think
is.
it's the same thing with women. I think actually women probably have it worse because
Yes.
they have the 1 through 15 or 1 through 20 or whatever it is, and that's just a number.
I know.
So it totally is different with brands. So for what we can complain, but I think for women it's much harder to do dress sizes.
It's pretty straightforward. And that is, Steph and them, everything still has the tags on it. Because just have to see like how it's going to fit.
Yeah.
The amount of times that it's returning something through Amazon or going back to the store,
Yeah.
even after they try it on, because it's just different.
it doesn't fit right. Fits
We're so
differently
lucky.
in different spots of the body. Yeah.
We got it very easy. I had a unique opportunity yesterday. We had a trophy in the house. Let me
Yeah.
pull up this picture real quick. Here we go. The Calder Cup.
That's a funny photo.
David, our producer, grabbed this photo. So on the left, that's Andrew Mossbrooks, and on the right is the great Don Stevens. So Andrew's the MMJ, multimedia journalist, broadcast coordinator for the team. He also does a lot of play-by-play for away games. Don, who's been he's a Hall of Famer for the team. He's been calling Amerks action for 40 years. Yeah. This is his last season. He's been doing hockey 50 plus. He thinks he's up around the 5,000 game mark.
Wow.
It's incredible. He's done like 3,300 Amerks games.
Have you listened to his games?
Yes, I've heard him. The different highlights, and whenever he has
Yeah.
it, whether it be radio or the stream, he's good. He's from Canada, grew up with the sport. I asked him because sometimes play-by-play guys, you say like it might not be their favorite sport or like they like to call.
Sure.
Even some of the greats, Jim Nantz loves golf.
Yeah. That's why he's still doing
NFL.
golf. That's
Doesn't
why
do March Madness anymore.
He left football.
Yeah.
Still does golf.
I've heard Al Michaels talk about love baseball. He used to do World Series way back when, but now he does Prime for football.
Right.
Don told me that baseball was a lot of fun. He did an all-star like tennis circuit covering that with like Rod Laver, some of the greats.
Yeah.
But hockey is his love. And
I have one of his shoes, Rod Laver's.
Oh, yeah.
For hacky sack.
Oh, man, how about that name? Throwing that back. Old school.
Yeah.
They came in because Friday they're doing 90s night. So it'll be 30 years since 1996, the last time that the Amerks hoisted the cup. They've come close, had some good playoff runs lately.
Really have.
I know. So my understanding is that this is the current cup.
Yeah.
There's another one, which is the actual one that they had in the 90s. So that's also going to be their Friday night at Blue Cross. And they're going to do a bunch of stuff with...
that whole thing is the trophy?
Yep,
that is. Do you lift the... I mean, okay, so those images, because it looks like kind of a little big to hoist up.
Well, you think
the
about
base has got to be really heavy,
so huge.
Right?
It was. So they rolled it in giant. I didn't realize they were bringing like the actual cup. I thought maybe a replica or something.
Yeah.
But it came in a big box. They had white gloves, pulled it out, and it's got team names, player names and stuff on each of the sides going back throughout the decades. And so it was cool having it in here.
Pretty neat to see. And I listened to one of his games. Probably only one game I've ever really listened to of his was Lauren and I went to a hockey game and we left early because the kids were home.
Yeah,
my parents were watching them or something, and then it was like super close and we wanted to keep listening to it. So we put it on the radio on the drive home, and then got home and then literally put it on the radio. It was overtime. It was a very exciting game. It was a great call.
Hockey is crazy. Everyone says it's the hardest thing to call. And if you ever watch a game on TV during the Olympics, even if you don't know anything about it, it's just they call TV games like it's radio, like just constantly narrating it.
Yes, you have to.
And you think about Don and, in the AHL, how many bus rides to Utica, to Springfield, to Wilkes-Barre, and doing this. And it's just, what a career.
Car. That, I'm still not like a huge hockey person, but I remember as a kid not enjoying hockey because I couldn't follow the puck.
Yes.
Especially with my crappy old TVs that we used to have.
They've done stuff kind of like the old Wayne Gretzky video game where they highlight the puck. They've done this during some exhibitions and like an all-star game. Like sometimes. A tail, like it's green or yellow to see it. It is tough on TV. I don't know how the play-by-play guys do it. And everyone's changing shifts every 20, 30 seconds. And they're all coming in.
Unless you have, I think now it's easier because you have a 70-inch TV that's high def.
Yeah.
But back in the day when you got the old analog CRT TVs, not good.
It's different. These are the jerseys, by the way. They haven't worn these in about... I think I wrote the 2010 season. Yeah, 2009. So it's been 16 years since they've worn these.
Wow.
So they're going to have these. They're auctioning them off to benefit Veterans Outreach Center, which is a great cause. And in the first couple of hours that they put it up, it was $12,000 that was brought in.
Most expensive jerseys is the hockey jersey, isn't it?
The sweater, NFL's getting up there, isn't it?
I thought.
Are they like 160 or so?
No, really? I thought it was like 80.
I have to look it up.
For like a brand new hockey jersey, I thought it was like in the 150 to 200 range. I thought NFL was like 80 to 100. And that's like if you're buying it from the website, like the NHL.com website, or if you go to like NFL gear and you want to buy like the authentic, legitimate Josh Allen jersey, because you can go on Amazon or eBay and you get like a knockoff for like 15 or 20 bucks that are fake. And it's funny because all it is it's really just like a little sticker in the corner that
I get 25% off right here.
That usually makes it.
Oh, 180.
Yeah, $180. That's for an official legit jersey.
Yeah.
That's that's so much.
It's crazy. And they're big. They call them sweaters. Some of these different ones, specialty ones, originally for $230. It's crazy.
That's incredible.
And some of these people here, like they'll have the Amerks unis and they'll have Sabres unis. They'll have the goat head, the black and red ones for the Sabres, which are cool. Man, that's crazy.
Right. Okay. So NFL Shop, I'm seeing like 120.
Let me see.
For NFL Shop. If you wanted to get like an authentic Josh Allen jersey, probably one of the most popular jerseys out there.
What do you got?
Number 17. I don't know. It's loading. 117, I would guess.
117. NBA 125. I guess you're right. NHL.
Yeah.
They make it. Maybe it's the fabric to pay for the sleeves to have that. Crazy.
Give me a Brunson jersey, baby.
Man,
he's looking good this year.
He is. And they're coming off the All-Star break. Speaking of sports, by the way, I saw this interview with Tiger Woods yesterday. So he's hosting his tournament this week, which is the Genesis Invitational, I think. And he's been so many
Genesis
injuries.
Still sponsors him
after the
he crashed his Genesis car
in that
Buick,
was,
right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking of the right thing.
Yeah, that car. That was the one.
For what it's worth, it saved his life. Maybe, I don't know.
He somehow survived it when he just careened down that ravine.
No
on
drugs.
The West Coast.
I think it was fatigue. I thought they decided
it was something medical or something, but it was never going to come out or say anything more.
That's true. We don't really.
And
know.
then he has all the surgeries, different things with his knees, his ankles, his back. He ruptured. His latest thing was his Achilles, right? So he's been recovering from that.
Yeah.
And yesterday he was asked, because he, as the host, did a press conference about Augusta coming up in the spring and the Masters. Could he be back?
Final thing with you in regards to your recovery. Is the Masters off the table for you?
No. All right, time for just a few more before we wrap up.
Look at the smile. The smile at the end. Let's see it one more time.
No.
All right, time for just a few more before we wrap up.
There it is. Got it.
The smirk.
Maybe.
I love it.
Maybe.
So he's just turned 50 in December.
He's senior tour eligible.
Just turned 50.
He was asked about that, and the idea was like, would he ever do the senior tour with his health? And they allow the carts. John Daly's done that, gone around.
Sure.
He said basically that it's not, out of the question. I'd have a hard time seeing Tiger ever going out. Just who he is, personality to be seen on a cart and playing the competitor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
72 holes is a lot. And that's what he says. It's like 1 round of golf, sure. 2 rounds of golf, sure. But 4 full rounds of golf, weather permitting. And I think that's the thing with him. Like he's done if it's like 70 degrees and sunny, it's a lot easier than 50s and rain.
There was one of his recent tournaments when he was at Augusta. It was probably after that win that he came back, and he was just hobbling around. Yeah. They were in rain gear. It was terrible. Yeah. It's like the hilliest course they play.
Right.
And it was just tough. And then you just like, it went from, is Tiger going to come back and can he win? And then now it's like, is he ever just going to come back?
Yeah.
Like to see him again.
People are so desperate for it.
I am. Just see one more time. One more time. I know.
I guess, but you always want one more, don't you? I mean,
you always do. Hey, he's right there, probably more than any of us.
Yeah, that's the thing. He would love to come back.
I know.
I'd say just do senior tour full time, just crush.
That'd be nice. Smaller. Well, they'd have more people, but not nearly as packed as PGA. You actually get to see them.
Senior tour in Rochester.
Senior tour was great to see the year before.
Very cool.
Before the PGA came here. Right. We got more to talk about. How about diet daylight saving time?
Oh,
there's a new bill being talked about. That and more coming up. Back on the pod, 1 week now to go until Survivor 50.
5-0.
This season. There is the QR code that we're going to give away some of the swag that the team sent us. We'll leave that up for a little bit. You can scan it, enter your email address, and then once we get it all together, in next week, beginning of March, we will pass it out.
CBS Mornings is doing a ton next week for it. So if you're watching us, maybe you're watching CBS Mornings with Gail King and the crew. They are they're going to host a past Survivor contestants. Jeff Probst is going to be on Tuesday, which is the day before. It goes on Wednesday, and then they said that on Thursday they're going to have the first person eliminated on. So obviously the show was probably filmed a few months ago, so that person's probably already home. They're probably going to New York City on Wednesday.
They get flown there because they're all the NDAs, can't say anything about the show just yet.
So well, clearly you're home, right? So
you can imagine if you can't tell your spouse, right?
Until you,
they know you're home.
Until you call them, hey, I'm at the airport.
Yeah, can you come pick me up? Yeah, it's once you fly, and it's like on Aruba at Allegiant. That's the gate I'm at.
Exactly.
Yeah, to come back by. We will have some more trivias. I got 5 left, so we'll save them we'll do one tomorrow. we'll have it
Okay.
for that.
Did we
Yes.
get ahead of ourselves? Did we do too
A little
many?
bit, just trying to catch up with the weekend. Plus, there was one that was just the QR code that we scanned
that's
for
true.
getting thus that
over that
far.
one.
Let me pull something else here up on our website. I was looking at RochesterFirst.com, and the story got my attention.
Yeah.
Half daylight saving time could become permanent under new bill.
I saw some tweets about this.
Yes. So everyone, the focus has been on locking the clocks an hour ahead of standard time. And this is the Daylight Act of 2026, slightly different. It calls for our clocks to slide forward half an hour from where they are now for the twice annual clock changes to also end. This is Greg, Stube from Florida, Republican, who's bringing this up. Though losing the half hour of sleep would be less harmful than the whole hour, setting the clocks forward at all is still less desirable for our health in the long run, experts say. So we have all this, which is interesting. And some of the doctors that were interviewed, we get it, but still like the full hours kind of better. I also saw, yes, in general, the time zones around the world, everyone's an hour. Try to keep everyone on the right time.
Sure.
But I didn't know in Afghanistan, it operates under Afghanistan time. That's 4.5 is the difference. So when it's 3 in the afternoon in New York, it's 12:30 in the morning in Kabul.
Huh. That's
So
awesome.
slightly half hour.
Yeah.
I never knew that was a thing.
They do a half hour.
They've been, daylight saving time. This just comes up every single year.
Yeah,
and it feels like the past 2 or 3 years has been more and more stories, more pieces of legislation to try to do it.
Sure.
And everyone still goes back to, remember whenever we did this, they did this, I think it was in the 70s, no one liked it. Just because of kids in the morning, how dark it was.
Sure.
Because it's different from
It's still dark in the morning. for kids,
one
though.
end of Nebraska or Maine on that time, and then you
Yeah.
go to the west side of said state, how it's just drastically different.
There's
So-
always going to be someone complaining
Yeah.
about it. You go either direction. If we change it and it stays a permanent one time, then what are we going to complain about every spring and fall? We need things to complain about.
Maybe we'll just do, hey, we should bring this back. Yeah, and do it again.
Right.
Have
Yeah,
that.
exactly. I
Have
mean,
that.
Arizona and Hawaii.
Yeah.
Don't change it. I think we all can just switch over. What do I do with my hands kind of thing? You know what I mean? It's
There are these
just
people
like-
sitting out in Arizona and just
Yeah.
you guys have your fight.
Yeah.
We're sitting
exactly.
here. We don't
They're
worry
doing
about
just fine.
it. Yeah, it's just half the year, eventually we get used to our primetime shows at a different time. Before we go and talk a little bit more about the fog and everything, just a crazy story. How's your day job going? It's probably not like this UPS driver.
Yeah.
This guy in Connecticut got a workout thanks to a pair of wild turkeys chasing him. Look at
at
that.
him go.
Eventually makes it to his truck. He's still doing deliveries. He was going door to door, dodging the birds. The witnesses who took some of this video said they thought they heard neighbors fighting. They looked out the window, and it wasn't two people. It's this guy and the gobblers, and there he goes,
Look at him chase after him.
chasing after him, following him right around.
The poor guy.
Oh, that's brutal.
You got to watch out for those toms.
You got to worry about dogs. You got to worry about ever being mugged or anything.
Right,
And now
right.
it's turkeys
Now it's
stalking
the
you.
wild turkeys.
Wild.
They don't care about the snow. They're just coming right after him.
And he's just sprinting over little patchy ice spots and everything, just delivering it.
Porch pirates.
There you go. Caught him. They caught him.
They'll get his
There.
revenge Thanksgiving.
I know. And look, you hear him. Oh, the poor guy. Give him an award. They're cheering for him because he made it
so
in.
funny.
Employee of the month.
Yeah.
All right.
How
Weather
about
before we
this?
get out.
Yeah, look at this. So rain across the region. You see the pink in Orleans County. I'm still watching that temperature in Albion, and it's showing 33 degrees. So it's kind of right on the fringe, right on the edge. Does look like we could see that temperature drop maybe a little bit here and there. And if we do get down below freezing, that's when we talk about freezing rain. So as of right now, it still isn't that bad out there. It's wet. It's dreary. I mean, you walk outside, it's just
It's
unpleasant.
gross. It just feels like
It's gross.
in some ways, it feels like a humid summer day. Like it just hits you right on your clothes.
Nasty
your face.
London afternoon. Yeah.
This is, it's like that in Manchester for 200 days out of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like with the rain.
Some weird, like a hillside country of
I know.
Ireland or Scotland or something like that.
Is fog going to be done after today?
Yeah, I think so. Once we get the front out of here, it should be done. So, but yeah, plenty of rain for most of the day.
We needed that. Someone said. Somewhere. Yeah. The snow melted.
Some rain.
See you on air at noon. Back here on the pod tomorrow.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.